Yo, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I've now rebranded the channel name. I no longer go by the name Investing Beginner, and the channel name is now The Dividend Investor. I thought it's probably about time for a change, a bit of a rebrand of the channel. To be honest, it was about time, as I am mainly a dividend investor, and obviously I still am an investing beginner, but I just think this name has more substance and has a potential of getting out to more people. But yeah, anyway guys, back with you today with my monthly portfolio update video with FREETRADE, as I usually always do around the first of every month or so. I was going over the stocks, how they performed over the last month or so. And yeah, let's get right into it now guys. So I'll log into my FREETRADE account. You can see my portfolio currently stands at £3,703.80. And it's as you can see, it says I'm up. It says I'm only up £50 since we're going to invest in, but it's a new feature that FREETRADE have currently added onto their app. But I'm not sure how correct it is, as I'm not sure if it includes your dividends that you've received, which is because I know I received probably around £60-70 worth of dividends. Obviously the growth always is, I think it just shows the capital on this graph, but if I'm wrong, then let me know in the comments, but I'm not too sure. Also, just before we get into the bulk of the video, as I said in my last video I'll be giving a shout out to a YouTuber who comments on my videos, and the shout out is going to be to a channel called Growing Dividends, who is a UK based investor like myself. And yeah, he uses FREETRADE. He's a great account. He's got some good videos on there, so I'll link his channel in the description below. If you want to check him out, give him a sub and get on his videos as well guys. So that's for that. Anyway, get into the bulk of the video now. The first stock this month is AbbVie. AbbVie up 9.25% this month. I own 6 shares with the average cost of £57.65, and I'm up just over 15.5% on AbbVie. Been performing well guys, standards. They did have a bit of a dip not so long ago, but since then they've just been rocketing, and I was lucky to get in my last share on the 27th of August when they was at really low, £54. As you can see now, they're probably around £77 now, so it was a good time to buy. One of the rare occasions that time in the market actually does work, but we'll take them when we can get them guys. Next stock on the list we have is Verizon. Verizon down 1.5% this month. I own 8 shares with the average cost of £45.82, and I'm up just 0.19% on my investment. Next up we have is AT&T. AT&T have been a solid performer for me over a number of months now, but down to around 2.3% this month. I own 12 shares with the average cost of £24.92, and I'm up just under 15% on my investment as a whole. Next up we have Coca-Cola, another solid performing stock for me, down just 0.35% this month. I own 7 shares with the average share cost of £36.96, and I'm still up £28, or just under £30 on my investment for the 7 shares that I own. Next up we have is Starbucks. Starbucks been underperforming recently, but they are up 2.67% this last 30 days, so they could be back on a climb. I did recently make a purchase of Starbucks on the 1st of November for £65.59. I now own 4 shares with the average cost of £71.14, and I'm down just under 9% on my investment with Starbucks. One of these guys, when you are trying to average down in positions, you just wish you could have loads of money to just throw at the down positions, but you take them when you can get them. Next up we have is Colgate, another stock who's been on a downturn this month, but recently who've been on a downturn, but they are up 3.3% in the last 30 days. I own 5 shares with the average cost of £57.94, and I'm down just under 11% on my investment. I last bought a share of Colgate on the 7th of October. Next up we have is Microsoft. Microsoft solid performing this month, up 3.46%. I own 2 shares with my average cost of £112.24, and I'm up 2% on my investment as a whole. Microsoft again, another good company. I really want to continue buying more, but You can see, look how much they've grown in the last year, 33%. So I do think they're quite high at the moment, but only time will tell. Next up is Ford. Ford up 0.11% this month, in the last 30 days, sorry. I own 31 shares with the average cost of £7.92, and I'm currently down just around 30% on my investment with Ford. Ford, another one, guys, I really would probably keep putting money into Ford while they're at a low price. If you can see over the last year, they are quite low. The highest they got to was around $10. So still quite low, so hopefully try and get in on the lower prices and bring my average cost down. Next up we have Johnson & Johnson, another solid performing company, blue chip stock, up 5.47% this month. I own just the 2 shares of Johnson & Johnson. Really wish I had more. They're quite an expensive stock to buy. I own 2 shares, average cost £105.50, and I'm down just 0.022% on my investment. Next up we have is Royal Dutch Shell, down 4.5% this month. I own 8 shares at the average cost of £24.10. I recently bought 2 shares of Shell on the 29th of November, trying to bring down my average cost, but I'm down, just under 11% with Shell. Next up we have is Pfizer, the drugs company, down 0.49% for the month of November. I own 4 shares with the average cost of £28.91, and I'm up just 1.5% on my investment as a whole. Next up is PepsiCo, another solid blue chip company, up 0.53% in the last 30 days. I own just the 1 share of Pepsi, another one I really want to be looking to add more to in the future, guys. I own 1 share, average cost £110.50, and I'm down just under 6% on my investment with PepsiCo. Another underperforming stock at the moment is Imperial Brands, down 0.89% in the month of November. I own 6 shares with the average cost of £20.20. Another one, guys, I really want to be looking to average down in my position. I'm down 15%. Next up we have is Walmart, up 1.45% this month. I own the 1 share of Walmart with the average cost of £91.76, and I'm down just 0.58% on my investment with Walmart. Next up we have his US Corp Bond, down 0.24%. I own 2 shares with the average cost of £42.08, and I'm up 0.96% on my investment. Good month of paying dividend as well, US Corporate Bond, which is always nice. Next up we have is BP, another oil and gas company. They seem to have been hit a bit hard over the last 30 days or so, down 5.74%. At the moment I own 12 shares, the average cost of £5.46, and I'm down 30.5%. I have 4 orders queued for today, which should go in, try and bring the average cost down again. Next up is Bank of America, up 3.18% this month, been doing really well for me. I just wish I had more shares in them, but quite high I think at the moment. If you look at the year graph, highest they've been. So we can get them around about the $30 mark or below. That's probably my aim with Bank of America. I own 2 shares with the average cost of £21.96, and I'm up 16.5% with them. Next up we have his ETF, S&P Dividend Aristocrat, down 0.21% in the last month. I own just the 1 share with the average cost of £44.71, and I'm up 0.15%. Next up we have is Intel. Intel been performing well for me, up just under 2% in the last 30 days. I own just the 1 share with the average cost of £37.53. Again, it's another one I was looking to add to, but I do think they're quite overpriced at the moment. I've had a rapid growth since around, sorry, that was just the maximum then. In the last year they've up 15%. But if we wait, try and get them at a lower price again. Next up we have another ETF, the FTSE All World Dividend. They're down just under 1% this month. I own 1 share with the average cost of £43.56, and I'm down 0.83% on my investment. Next up, another American bank which is doing well for me, Wells Fargo, up just under 2% this month. I own one share with the average cost £35.88, and I'm up just under 40.5% on my investment. Next up we have is Lloyd's, up 3.72% in the last month. I own 46 shares of Lloyd with the average cost of 61p. I'm currently down 2.62%. I've recently bought 7 more shares on the 13th of November, trying again to bring the average cost down. Next up we have is National Grid Utilities, down 2% in the last month. I own 3 shares of National Grid with the average cost of £8.22, and I'm up just under 7% on my investment. Next up we have is some real estate, Taylor Wimpey. They are up 2.65% in the last month. I own 14 shares with the average cost of £1.81, and I'm currently down 3.5% on my investment with Taylor Wimpey. And the final stock in the portfolio is Vodafone. Vodafone had a bit of a hit this month, down 7.5% after being in the green for me. Now in the red. I own 14 shares with the average cost of £1.52. I'm down 3.26% on my investment. And that's it for the portfolio, guys. Let's go into queued orders now. So you can see there, 2 orders queued for today. The one I mentioned, BP, 4 shares, and a new stock, which is BA Tobacco. Many people might say it's not a morally right company supporting tobacco, but to be honest, I don't care. I want to invest in good dividend paying companies, and these do pay a good dividend. So I've got 2 shares waiting for them. So yeah, that's it for the portfolio update today, guys. Just let me know what you think in the comments. Get in there, give a like to the video if you like it. Let me know what you think of the portfolio. I really love the interaction again, guys. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoyed this video and got some value out of it. And if you're a returning person to the channel, thank you. I hope you can continue to enjoy the videos that I'm putting out. I will be scheduling I think I've got one more dividend for my November to receive, which I haven't got yet from Starbucks, but once that comes in, I'll be doing my dividends for the month of November video. I'll be doing that video at the end of this week, so that's another video to look forward to, guys. So anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your days. Enjoy. Bye.